Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise with today's DCA and Splinterlands update. It is September the 10th. This morning I did my usual DCA and sent it over from Coinbase, and the Doge never showed up. I've been sending $10 over a day. But for whatever reason, it usually takes about 5 minutes or less, maybe 10, and it still hasn't shown up. So I've sent a support ticket to the Hive engine to see what is going on. It did clear Coinbase, it did reach Hive, and they did receive it according to Doge Explorer. So that's all the answers I got. So I went ahead and did PayPal, and we'll go a different route. The only thing is with PayPal, I can only do merits right now. Okay, so let's go. So I won't be able to do like what I was doing on the Hive engine. That's the Hive engine won't let you use merits. So here's what I want to do with that. Is first I want to do the shop, and let's get my 9 chests going here. And I'm sticking with the chest, although they haven't been exactly wonderful. I know you can do better with the draws, but I do like energy, I do like the merits, and I am, of course, trying to hope to get an epic or a legendary. But let's see how I do here. Starting out with the great potions. Merits, there we go. Some more merits. More potions, more merits. Nice. There's some cards finally. Some more cards. A rare. 4 of them on top of that. Nice. And then potions. Alright, so not too bad. Let's see. I do have enough for a Gladius pack, so let's go do that. And actually, yeah, let's do the Gladius packs. First, let me talk about the guild. We got 16 more hours in our latest brawl, and we're in 4th place right now. We do need members. If you are looking for a guild, please contact me, send a request. I will send you an invite. You don't need to donate anything or put any money in. We just ask that you show up, play your battles, and reinvest the money in the game. That's really what it's all about, type thing. Not required to have to put any money into it. Thank you, Trash Panda. He stuck a 130,000 DEC in today. Appreciate it. And what we were able to do was upgrade the hall. Let's go look at the hall building, and that's up at level 5 now. And he also upgraded the store, but we're waiting now on the gold crowns, which will take us probably about another month to accumulate, because we're winning between anywhere from 40 to 50 something a battle. So we got at least 4 to 6 brawls more. So, but we're going in the right direction, and that really helped. It really helped. So appreciate it. So that's pretty much it on the brawl. While we're here, though, let's go to the store. Visit store, and I'm going to buy that Gladius pack with the merits. But once we upgrade the store, we'll get an 80% bonus on merits. Alright, and now with these merits, let's go. If I have enough, I'll buy a pack of Chaos Legion, but what I really want to do is, and I had been looking at this. Okay, I'm in items. Let me go to the market. I am always looking for a maxed out legendary that I don't have, right? So let's go to price, max level. Okay, I have all these. I have all those. I have all this level. I have all of these. Alright, this is the one I was looking at. I've got this one. I don't have these three. I like for them to get below 10 bucks. Okay? I'm grabbing this one. And I got to use merits. Or credits, I mean. And now I own the Spirit Druid Grog. But I love that slow, and then the health and the extra, every time he does damage he gains health type thing. So this could be a very good card that I'll see how my Splinter mate ends up using it, or if I get a chance I'll play some games myself. So alright, that's where we're at on that, and that's pretty much what I got left. 245 merits, which is 24 cents. So I don't have enough for a Chaos Legion pack. I'd need 300 at least, right? Let's check that out. But we can go open that Gladius pack. Yeah, they're 31 cents. I got them yesterday for 29 cents actually. Yeah, I don't even have enough. I need 314 credits, and I got 245. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the open page and open this Gladius. Now I have no potions for. You got to have a special kind of potion. I don't have any, so. So a little bit above average. I got 2 rare. Any of these can be gold now. You're guaranteed at least a rare per pack. Okay, no gold but 2 rare. Nice. Alright, so not too bad on the cards today. So let's go upgrade everything. And we're going to go to Rebellion. And well, let's do the Gladius first. Take it off legendary. Okay, these are all the ones I own, so I'll just go ahead and combine all cards. They will combine to max level, then any extra will start a new card. So you don't have to worry about, like in the old days where you'd end up over carding your maxed out card. If that makes any sense. I've got 2 legendary, and let's check out the gold. Gladius is very hard to complete. Just ask anybody. It's not that easy to do. But I picked this one up the other day out of a pack, I believe. Which, that's a pretty nice one. Alright, let's go and do Rebellion. And it'd be reward. These are all the gold reward cards I got for the new Rebellion set. Let's take it off the gold, put it on regular, and let's do the rares first because I want to see what those are looking like. Okay. So this one's going to go, no, it won't go up another level. Halfway there. Would doing the draw cards be faster? Absolutely. But I think I can have my cake and eat it too. I think I can still get the cards plus have a chance to get other stuff like the energy. That's extra SPS, which I'm always happy to get. So let's see. Now let's do the commons because that's all I got. This one might go up a level. Nope. Almost. Okay, we need 4 more for that one to go up. All right, well that's it for the DCA and the cards. I'll hopefully be hearing from Hive Engine and find out what's going on. This happened to me before, where for some reason all of a sudden things just didn't start showing up, and they said it was a double. I was getting a double ID type thing. Don't know what that is, what that meant, but they fixed it, so it's doing it again. And as you can see right there, my Doge has still, after 12 hours, not showed up. But if you saw the earlier videos the last few days, I started this Bitcoin, $1 a day. Now, I sold a card for $3 and I put Bitcoin in there. I'm convinced Bitcoin's going to do a little bit of a push coming up here. Not a little bit of the big one, the major one that it does every single cycle, right? And I'm expecting at least a 4 to 6, 8x maybe. But anyway, we're gonna see, just for fun, dollar. But here's the point I want to make about Bitcoin. That, and again, not financial advice. Listen to me at your own risk. Entertainment purposes only. I want to. You can talk about any other token. You can make fast money on other tokens, but let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin cannot do anything but go up. Okay, and again, this is my very amateurish take on what I've learned about Bitcoin and all that. And this is just logic. And of course, it's with what we know. Things could change. Something could come out that blows us out of the water, and Bitcoin goes the opposite direction, right? But for what it is right now, there's only 21 million of them. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows like 3 million or more have been lost forever, so they say. So there's 18 max, and there's still 3 million to be mined, and so you're talking 15 million roughly available for purchase. So now the big guys are buying it. You got BlackRock. You got you already had the what's his name, Saylor. He was like one of the first kind of big guys that started buying it. Now the big guys are into it. Some countries are getting into it. It's getting more and more collected by bigger and bigger groups, right? And one of the things I hear about is, well, they're going to buy it all up, and then they're going to control the market because they can dump it and then buy it back. And that's true. And for a short time, and I believe it's a short time, that's exactly what they're doing. Because you got BlackRock, and then you got that other group. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's dumping and BlackRock's buying, and that has kind of suppressed the price of Bitcoin for right now. But that's going to end here in a little while. But the point I want to make, what I'm trying to get to, is that every time they dump it, excuse me, and somebody like me, some little guy, or big guys, or other countries, or whoever, Chinese, Russian, anybody buys any of that they dump, there's less for them to buy back. So at some point, that strategy will not work, because every time they dump, they'll have less to buy back. It's not like with the stocks and the cash that they can just print and manipulate and do this. That strategy will not work. And imagine there's 100 million guys like me, or 1 billion people like me, who every time they get an extra dollar, they buy a little bit of Bitcoin. There's only 15 million of them. Think about that. If you really think of what's coming with this, when the squeeze comes on this, nobody's going to sell Bitcoin. What they're going to do is what people with money have always done. They take a loan out against the asset, and they spend that while accumulating more. and it goes up in value. And then with they'll sell a little bit to pay off, and that type of thing. So there always will be some to buy, but it's going to get harder and harder just to buy it. Let alone you'll always be able to buy $1 worth, because it goes to the 10th decimal point, maybe even more. I mean, I don't know how small of a piece you can buy, but it's not like the dollar where you can buy 1 cent. No, you can buy 0.00000000001 of a Bitcoin. So you'll always be able to buy it. But when you buy it, even if it's $1 worth, that's taken out of the supply. And you just keep accumulating. And when everybody's doing that, even the big guys will be afraid to dump any, because they won't be able to get it back. Meanwhile, that's why they're talking Bitcoin could be $1 million a piece or more. $1 trillion market caps, all that stuff. Because if it's going to be what they are thinking it's going to be and saying what it's going to be, imagine you got every country buying it, every city buying it, every state in the United States buying it, every local government buying it, every athlete wants to get paid in Bitcoin. Once that hits, and again, this is just going on what we know now, but when that is, unless something, we've all been hoodwinked and they come out with, oh, by the way, we're going to print, another billion Bitcoin, which I've been told that can't happen, but that's one of the nightmares that could happen, right? I'm agreeing with that. At first, I've been following Bitcoin since 2012. I didn't buy into it till 2017, and I missed out on three opportunities where I could have bought very cheap and be living the large life now. Bitcoin has done nothing but win for people who believe in it and stick with it. And what I'm trying to prove here, though, is you get in your head, well, if I can't buy a whole Bitcoin, what's the worth? It's $60,000. No, you can buy $1 worth. A 10x is a 10x, whether it's $1, 100,000, a million. If it 10x's between now and whenever, that means every dollar I'm putting in is really $10. I just got to wait for it to get to that $10. And $1 is something I think everybody can afford. If you want to get into it, if you're not into it, and even if you're into crypto, and you don't, you're like, well, it's too expensive. Just start buying a little bit. You'd be shocked with this. I've already got $15 in the last 4 days just messing around. And we're going to see where that goes. Okay, this is just a little fun Bitcoin thing. See, it's been down since I've been buying it, but today it's up 0.48%. All right, no big deal. But anyway, and then I'm waiting on my Doge. But what I've been doing with the Doge is I've been converting it to. I've been doing getting some crop from my D-Crops game. I've been getting some Hive for my VIP on Golem Overlord. All these are on the Hive engine. And then I've been getting DCA and SPS for Splinterlands. In fact, let's go look at the SPS real quick. Oh, I got a battle. Actually, let's check it out. This is me up here. Oh, those misses. Look at that. All the time. Cheating bastard. Nice. That was huge. Oh, no, that hurt. Because this guy can't attack at all, and he has no healing. So I'm done. Alright, almost. I got close. Alright, let's go look at SPS. I'm going to call it a night. And hopefully in the morning when I wake up, my Doge will be in there. Any day, come on. Oh my gosh. About time. Alright, let's go look at SPS and then that's it. That's why I don't stream or record live games, because it just freezes up on me. My internet's so freaking slow. Alright, it's up to 7.2. It's doing pretty good. Oh, I got a claim. But here's why I drained all my land and turned everything into SPS right now. I can always go back to land. I still got the cards. I just keeping them on the side. Just the APR alone's giving me more SPS than I was getting from the land. Okay, and then plus with the extra SPS, I'm getting more, ranked wild. I'm getting more battle rewards, so that adds up. So that's about double of what I was getting when I had my land set up. Just doing that in the last few days, which right now, because I'm convinced that SPS is going to do something here in the next 6 months. And if I'm wrong, I just convert it back into, I unstake it, turn it back into DC and slap it on land. Or keep the SPS and put more DC on. It's all sorts of things. But right now, land's kind of on the back burner. They're really not doing anything with it. And it just made sense to go ahead and do this, right? All right, so let's go. Some people might agree or disagree. Let me stake that. And before I go, I want to talk about the KGMJAM Buzz group. I started this back a while. The thought was to just give a shout out to everybody making videos for Splinterlands, and then get anybody watching my videos to go support them. Because the concept was, of course, and there's other YouTubers who do a lot better than I do, but the point is, the more people making videos, the more people on YouTube, we get the algorithm going and maybe get new people in here. Has it worked? I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, we haven't gotten a whole hell of a lot of new people. When the team found out was that when they were getting new people, they're not sticking around, because I don't think, and that's why they're making the new player experience, because they log in and they wouldn't get the spell book. So something was not hooking them at that point, whatever it was. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about me, and how I got hooked was I was looking up play to earn games, and Splinterlands pop up. My second thing is it's got to be able to be used fiat to get into it. It was. I could get credits. And so when I showed up, it wasn't actually the card game that hooked me. Because there's thousands of card games, and we've all played, Gathering the Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and all these online games. But so what got me though was everything but the card game. And I hope I'm explaining that right. That's what made me stick around and then decide to buy the spell book, because I wanted to get into the market and the buying and selling and the gamification of it all. That's behind the game. Because when you buy a spell book or when you join up, the first thing you see is the card game. And at first, and I'll be honest, at first the card game is, I don't want to say not impressed. It just didn't grab me. I'm like, okay, it's a card game. It looks cool, right? But the more you learn about the card game and how deep it is and how strategy driven with all, you literally almost have to be a computer-like minded to, I've asked this myself a couple times. Is this game too hard? Is it too complex? That's what's scaring people away. But maybe not, because they don't even really, they play it a couple times and they disappear. So they're working on that. Getting them to see, because I'm telling you, if you really understood what that game is, you're going to love it. And I've like, it's like the ugly chick, like with the glasses you see on TV all the time, where she's really beautiful, but at first you're not, you just don't know what you're looking at, and that was my case. I just didn't understand how deep of a game this is, and now I love it. I don't have that much time to play it all the time, so I put it on the Splintermate. But when I play it, I do pretty good. I can win 50% of the time. Splintermate wins about 55% of the time. But and I keep it simple. I like to concentrate on speed, health, healing, and what's the other one that I love? Oh, my favorite, pretty much those three, maybe 4 abilities, but there's like 30 to 40 abilities. Some of those abilities I still can't comprehend how they actually affect the game. I still got to, get my head wrapped around it till I start using them. But just those main ones I found are the best ones to learn first, to give you a chance. But my favorite summoner is I can't say her. I keep forgetting how to say her name. Ajax Vux Ajax. What's it called? It's a legendary summoner. And let me get it off of there. And then I'm going to give this quick tip. And then I'm going to go. But right here. Hold on, Summoner. Where's Summoner? Okay, click on Summoners. And Legendary. Lux Vega. I don't know why I can't remember how to say that. But one thing you're going to want to have is maxed out Summoners. You don't have to have them, but you want them. And you want to do them first. And here's why. You can do the slow route where you bring them all up together. But if you max out your Summoners, any maxed out cards you have, you get to use instantly. And by getting this card, you can do that instantly because it comes maxed out. Okay? It comes as a level 4. There are no level 3s, 2 or 1s. Let me go look. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right. Yeah, they're all maxed out. There are no not maxed out cards, and there's only 922 left. So if you can get one of these, I would highly recommend. And it's got the speed, it's got the health, it's got the armor. Okay. And it's my favorite card, absolutely. And then the other maxed out ones I got that if I can't use her is I went ahead and maxed out 5. I don't know if it's gold or not. Did I max those out? No. Yeah, they're maxed out. I maxed out all the gold cards, and I think they're still pretty cheap compared to. Let's go take a look here. Yeah, for $30 you can max out a gold. But the point is, gold you get to 10%, and once you max out the summoner, and these the best summoners? No, but they're pretty damn good. But the point is, you want to max out summoner. If you can get gold, great, because then you always can use any maxed out. I don't even like to mess around with anything but maxed out. That's why I bought that maxed out card tonight, the legendary. I don't want to get 20 cards. I want to get it as powerful as it can get, and then I can use it whenever I want with my maxed out summoner. So, a strategy I think you should take a look at, in my opinion. But anyway, I got to go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. Check out my eBay store, KGMJAM. Like, follow, and thank you for being here. I know your time's important, and I appreciate you spending it with me. And one more thing. I was going to leave. I got sidetracked. and that is and I'm going to revamp it. It's like Firebolts. He just started streaming on Sundays. I don't know if he's going to do it at the same time, but he's working on it. But where's I have it around here somewhere. But I kind of got away from it. The buzz. Here it is right here. Okay, these are all. I got to revamp this list. But these are all the people streaming or making videos. Okay, and I've always said, anybody who's thinking about making a video, just make it of you and what you do, your strategy, you playing a game. That's it. It doesn't have to be no rocket science, super, duper video. Just do what you do and talk about it and tell people what you're doing. But anyway, I'm going to revamp this because a lot of these people aren't making videos anymore. Or if they are, they're not making one. I'm only going to mention somebody if they're at least making one video a month type thing. Okay, so probably half this group is still doing that. So I'll get around to that. But anyway, thank you. Have a good night.